Hello. So now we'll be taking up question number 2 from exercise 2.2. Okay. So this question says that you have a rectangular pool and the perimeter of the rectangular pool is given to you as 154 meter. Okay. Now when we talk of the rectangular pool, there has to be a length and the breadth to it, right? The length and its width. So what it says is the length is 2 more than twice the width. Understand that? The length of the rectangular pool is 2 more than. 2 more means plus 2 of what? Twice the width. Twice the width of the pool. What have they asked us to do? Compute the values of length and breadth of the pool. Okay. So let's have a look here. This is my rectangular pool. Okay. So this is my length and this is the breadth. Perimeter is given to us as 154 meter. Here I am assuming you all know what the perimeter of a rectangle is. It is perimeter is the sum of all the sides of a given figure. In this particular case, since it's a rectangle, we do what we have: length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. So basically, add up length and breadth and do it twice. Okay, 2 lengths and 2 breadths. So I'm just assuming you know this already. So perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into L plus B, which is given to us as 154 meters. What extra information is given to me? We have been given a relationship between the length and the breadth of the rectangle. So, whenever this kind of a relationship given to you, you must understand what is the dependent variable and what is the independent variable. Okay? What do I mean when I say what is the dependent variable and what is the independent variable? That means in the word problem there will be something given to you that blah blah blah, this particular parameter is twice of this something, twice of one third of some other parameter. So if this particular parameter which has been told as twice of one third of this is actually a parameter which depends on something else. This hence is called the dependent parameter. And what is the independent parameter? The one which is not like I am this, you call me X, and then you get the relationship out of me. I am not dependent on you. So, if we go back to this question, what happens here? We are told that length is 2 more than twice the breadth. So, let us assume what happens to be. So, what do we understand here? The independent variable is breadth. So, whenever we say something like this, you should always assume the variable to be the independent one. So what do we say? Let the breadth be equal to x meters. Okay. So from the given relationship in the equation, from the question, what do we have? Therefore, the length will be 2 more than. When it says 2 more than, 2 more means plus 2. 2 more than something means plus 2 of something. Of what? Twice of the width. What is twice of breadth? What I have taken breadth as x. So what is twice of it? 2 into x. So what does length come out to be? 2x plus 2. What do I have? Length as 2x plus 2 meters. Because I had considered the independent variable breadth as x meters. And the dependent variable, that is the variable which has a relationship on breadth, has come out as 2x plus 2. So remember, in a word problem, what do you need to do? Identify the independent variable, assume it as x or y or whatever variable you want to name it. Then, from the relationship given in the question, get the dependent variable in terms of x or y or whatever. And then you'll simply have a linear equation, solve it. So what we have here? So I'm going to remove this pool from here. let us quickly go through this. We have the breadth as x, length as 2x plus 2, and we are also given the perimeter. It's a closed box. We have everything with us. So what do we get? This is the equation. Here we will put the value of L and the value of breadth from here. So what do I have? 2 into, what is L? L is 2x plus 2. 2 x plus 2 length plus B. What is B? The breadth of the rectangle that we had assumed as x. So let me just... So what do I have? Is equal to 154. This is the linear equation that we form. Okay? So all I need to do is simply solve it. What is this? Simple solution. 3x plus 2 is equal to 154. Then 2 goes down. Therefore, what do we have? What do we have? 3x plus 2 is 154 by 2 is equal to 77. Okay. Therefore, what do we have? 3x plus 2 is 77. And so, 3x is 77 minus 2 is 75. Therefore, let me just write it here. Therefore, x is 75 by 3, which is equal to 25. 25 what? Meters. What was x? X, we had considered x as the breadth of the pool. So the breadth comes out as 25 meter. So, and we are also given the relationship. How is it related to the length? Length is 2 more than twice of this. That is this. 2x plus 2. We had already computed this relationship. Twice of x plus 2, which was 2x plus 2. So what do I need to do? This is my breadth. B is 25 meter. And what is my length? 2 into 25 plus 2, which is 52 meters. So this is my breadth. This is my length. Okay? We'll quickly go through this once again. Question given to us is a rectangular pool with length as 2 more than twice the breadth. This is the relationship between the length and the breadth of the pool. We are also given the perimeter of the pool, which is 154 meter. Okay? So what do I do? Let me identify what is the dependent variable and what is the independent variable. I already explained what is independent. Dependent variable, in this case independent is breadth. It doesn't depend on length. Length is depending on the breadth. So length is dependent, breadth is independent. So let me assume breadth as x meter. And then using the relationship in the question, I find out L, which is length is 2 more than twice the breadth, and hence it will be 2x plus 2. Okay? So how do I relate L and B? With the perimeter, which is already given to me, which is twice of L plus B. Twice of L plus B is 154. Just simplify it. Simplification, 2x plus x is 3x plus 2. And then what do? This 2 is taken to the denominator here. 154 by 2 comes out to 77. So the equation that I get is 3x plus 2 is equal to 77. 3x plus 2 is equal to 77, and therefore 3x is 77 minus 2 is equal to 75. From here you get the value of x. If you have x, that is you got the breadth, and from there you get the length. Okay, simple. This is the breadth, this is the length. 52 meter, 25 meter. Good.